What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. All right, sorry I'm a couple minutes late, but that's actually pretty good for my standards. Well, really wish they weren't the standards, but hey, a few minutes late for me is a lot better than being, usually I'm sometimes closer to 15, 20 minutes late. All right, so you really don't care about me babbling on about whether I'm late or whether I'm not late. No, you don't. You're here to see this solo playthrough of Asmati Games' Sanitarium. So according to this, the setup of the game is that you are in a cold, creepy, dark building. You have no idea how you got here. You just want to get out. Others are here. Will you help them escape? What are those noises? What are they coming from the hallway? All right, so yeah, you wake up with no memory of who you are or why you are in this abandoned sanitarium. I'm playing the solo game of this, which is called Split Personality. Now, the back of each of these cards, they all have the same information. The back of all of the cards, like if I was doing the co-op, they all have the same information. This is the base rules of the game, while the scenario or campaign that you pick has the more specific rules and the more overriding rules. So this is the one I'm doing, Split Personality. All right, so I've shuffled everything. I'll give everything, since I'm on camera, another quick, easy, safe shuffle here. So these are the hallway cards. We have hallways and rooms in them. This here is the hallucination deck. And this causes unnerving and bad things to happen. And this here is the protected items. Which actually, here we go. Let me just do this. Since I am running a little bit late, we're going to actually get to go through setup a bit. So as I think most of my regular friends and viewers know, I shoot everything through my phone, so I'm not really in a position to see the phone screen while I'm shooting this, but I do, let me move this closer, I do have the old computer up, the old laptop, and let me just refresh the page. So hopefully if there's any comments, I'll be able to see them here. Live now. I'll bring the volume down so I don't hear that. Okay, speaker's muted. Woo! There's a couple of seconds delay from what I'm watching. But hopefully, if anyone does comment, I will be able to see it and answer you. Okay, so the base setup of the game, since this is the solo mode, is I am going to be running two characters. Oh, sorry we got cut off there. So we're only going to be using 3 of the shadows. Those kind of look like hard candy. Used to be in my grandma's purse. All right, so the shadows. We don't want to see the shadows. We don't ever want to see them popping up, but they're going to pop up. That's inevitable. There's absolutely nothing that can be done to alter that. All right, so we are going to choose. There are several different types of cards in here. You got the rooms. You got items. I will have to shuffle this again. Items. Then we have events. There's another example of a room. And then we have these dark hallways. And then we have these dark hallways, and they will generate the shadows that are going to be coming out during our game. So let me give this another quick shuffle. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to place down a room. We're going to pull a room and a dark hallway from the deck. I should have just kept them out. A room. Ah, there we go. And a dark hallway. All right. Let's get back to this too. Let's open my screen. All right, that's better. Oh, I hope it's coming out a little clearer. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it looks clear. It looks clear. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have these two down. We have these two pulled. And we're going to put this. I'm going to put this here in the center. That's what we're going to start with. We're going to put our two aspects on top of that. Pull the shadows and the dice aside for a moment. All right, so now then, there's one player in the game but playing two. So we're going to be drawing two of these cards. And we're going to have to discard and actually redraw it if it's a room or a dark hallway, which it's not. Now, these have to line up. See these lines right here. I always have to make sure that, well, lined up isn't really the right word. As long as they are sort of touching, overlapping, then that's a fair placement. So I'm going to start with two, and this one, a quick look. No, this one, no, wait. Yeah, this one we can do. Sorry, I had that backwards. This one we can do. I'll just put that there. I'll put this one there, and this one will get shuffled back in. So sorry I didn't have this all set up beforehand, but if I waited to do this, I would have got the live stream started a little bit late. So sorry about that. I played this game. There's a two-player version of this game that me and Oregon Al played a year ago on October 6th. I've played a solo of this myself, but I believe if my video records are correct, this is the first solo that I've filmed. But honestly, I haven't played this game since me and Alex did the two-player last year. So now, the dark hallway that we pulled out earlier, we're going to have to put somewhere. So we're going to put that guy right over here. Right over there. Oh, I'm going to be running out of room. Okay, I just have to keep an eye on the camera and make sure I don't run out of too much room. Okay, so we got ourselves in the center hallway. We got a couple cards out. We got the dark hallway. The dark hallway out. So we're going to be receiving 5 and 5 safe cards that we're going to have to collect. So now with the specific setup here, okay. I thought I remembered it differently. All right, so strong and bold and glass. Oh, they're both bold. No glasses, glasses. No glasses, glasses. No glasses, glasses. No glasses, glasses, and no glasses, glasses. So glasses needs to get across. Any day now, John. Gonna get across, a backpack, medicine, sneakers, and of course, the switchblade. So that's for glasses, and for not glasses, a lockbox. Ooh, a seer stone. A straight jacket. I don't know anything about those. Skeleton key. Ooh, and an incantation. All right. So I have to keep this over the side so I can remember what they have. And they're each going to have to start with a confusion hallucination. Periphery, ghostly child, otherworld, solitaire, poltergeist. There's one confusion, and there's two confusions. If you end your turn in the same space as you started it, make a horror check with a difficulty of 9. Horror checks, you roll 2 dice on the checks. All right. I'll put these off to the side. Each got a confusion. So it says, if you see right here, it says sanity 3, sanity cost 3. That means that is how much you are going to have to pay. I'm going to have to pay out for just one of these characters, and then another 3 for the other, to get rid of this hallucination. And when we find our protected items and other items as well, they're going to have sanity point numbers on them, and that's what we're expending for sanity cost. All right. Okay, so we have the setup. To escape both my halves, they're going to have all their safe things, and they're going to have to be in the same spot. If they don't have all their safe things, they're going to have at least, remember I was talking about the points that items are worth? 5 points, sanity points worth of items for each safe item that I'm missing. So that could be really expensive. Now, also according to this, now I believe I am playing a first edition version of this from a message I got last year concerning this game. So so this is the rules for the first edition. When caught by a shadow, flee to the nearest room, then make a horror check of a difficulty equal to the number of shadows plus dark hallways in play. And whenever we fail, we get a hallucination. We can only have up to 3 hallucinations, and then we have to start discarding our stuff. And that's never cool. You never want to discard your stuff. So we got the setup all done, and it's ready to go right down to the first turn. So I'm going to be rolling the dice. Yeah, not bad. I will take 4 for my action points. Now, when this isn't in the rules, this is just something I do for a house ruling it. When I use action points, I will lower the number of this die. So it was a 4. If I use one, I'll move it to a 3, then a 2, then a 1. It just helps me remember how many action points that I've spent. Obviously. So I'm going to be taking 4 action points. These other 2 dice, in this particular case, for split personality, move shadows. Use each remaining die to move 1 shadow directly towards your other half. If they are not caught by either, make a horror check with the difficulty equal to your AP die. Pretty rough. Some of them, you choose 1 shadow to move the difference between your die and what's left. But for this one, it's very simple. If there were two shadows out, one would have 3 and the other would have 1. So what can I do with my action points? I'm not going to go over this every turn, but just so people know what's going on here, I want people to know. So for one action point, I can move 1 space, or you can use 1 action point to move from one room to another room, not a dark hallway. One room to another room, no matter how far apart they are. I can use an action point to search, which will allow me to peek under the card that I'm standing on. And if it's an item card that I want to take, then I can take it, but then I'm going to have to put a card back in its place. And that's the expand action is next. That's 2 action points. And I can place a new card adjacent to my current location, my current space. Or I could use concentration and make it the only thing I do and use all my action points for that turn to gain 2 sanity towards trying to escape or disbelieving something. So that's what I'm working with for this split personality solo showdown of Sanitarium. Okay, so I got 4 action points. I'll be starting with no glasses and then going to glasses. Now, there is an insanity clause in this solo game that if I ever forget which personality's turn it is, I have to make a horror check difficulty 7. Oh. For which character? Who would take the hallucination on that? It does not say. Maybe that's why this is a first edition version of Sanitarium, my friends, by Asmati Games. Okay, so I will... Let's see. Okay, I'll use 1 of these. So I'm down to 3. Use 1 of these to move over here. Now, these are 2 different spaces, by the way. 1 over there, from 4 to 3. I'll use another one to search and take a peek under this card. Incantation. Unless I got it backwards, that's one of the things that he needs. Unless I got it backwards, and now I can't remember. So this is the way it is. So that's in a protected item. So he's got this now. Like that. And that's how you remember. You know, it's a protected item. Now, it doesn't mean he can't use it. It just means it can't be stolen from him. Now, once during your turn, you may move a shadow to any empty dark hallway. But then I lose the incantation. So it's going to have to be a very rough day for me to have to do that. So now I'm going to have to put 1 back. I have to put 1 back. And let me double check on that. Search. You only take 1 item per turn. It's good to know. I only have 5 non-protected items, items and non-protected cards, both items and events. If you take the card, immediately place a new card where it was. Item cards you acquire are put face up in front of you, which I did. All right, so automatically, this will be replaced. He has 2 actions left. So he will expand a new room here. And expand was 2, so he has nothing left. So there's only 1 shadow. Rules don't say anything about if you have more dice than shadows, what you are going to do. I am going to therefore take 1. Since I don't see anything that says you have to take the highest number die. So the shadow The shadow moves 1 space. There actually was something I forgot to do the very first thing of my round. I'm not going to retcon it. We will just continue moving forward with this after. We'll just do it. Well, this turn, because that's right. This is the 2-player game. We're going back and forth, so I will put it out. Now, the first thing I should have done is Creeping Darkness. Place 1 new card anywhere, then move all shadows 2 spaces directly towards you. I'll put this here. I like that better. How does that look? Okay, I think that's good on screen. That's one of the factors in building tile laying games for me now. How is it going to look on camera? Okay. Now, so he's going to move all shadows 2 towards him. So it's this guy's turn now. So that's going to be on him. 1, 2. Buckle your shoe. Okay. Shadows. Shadows. There are 2 situations in which you are safe from shadows. Shadows do not catch you in a room. He's in a room. Or the same space with another player. That one I thought I remembered. Okay, so the shadow cannot catch him in the room. So the shadow is just hanging out creepily in the corner, not being seen, waiting for this guy to leave and go into a hallway so he can grab the goateed glasses version of this character who's been split in half. So now, to continue with his turn, since I forgot to do that, and I'm not going to bother retconning it, just continue from here. So rolling the dice now for glasses. Yeah, they call them frames better. All right, so frames is going to take the 5. Put the other 2 aside for now. Well, he takes that 5 actions. Now, we won't be able to fit a room here because there is no room for it the way this has been set up. Let's see. We got a little room this way. So he's going to use 1 action to move over here. Oh, no, he's going to move 2 actions to expand. 2 actions, which brings the 5 down to a 3. And then taking it to a 2 because he's going to move. And then 1 more action because he's going to search. Oh, no. I did not want to see another shadow this soon. And then his last action, he's going to move back into the safety of the room. Yes, however, the first guy, Muscles here, is going to be in trouble. Because there's 2 shadows out, so both these dice are going to get used. So we'll start with the 2. Let's move this here. So there are 2 dark hallways and there are 2 shadows out. So he's going to have to beat 4 with 2 dice. Oh, and he did not! So he's going to get another hallucination. Oh, and caught by a shadow, flee to the nearest room, then make a horror check. Okay, so we've got to flee first. So the hallucination is periphery. You may not protect new items you gain until this hallucination is disbelieved. That's going to cost 3. So he's got confusion. He's confused and he's seeing things out of the corner of his eye. Doesn't sound very helpful. So the other one is I'm going to move and chill out. So now we're back to frames again. Back to frames. I'm not going to get confused now. Active version of the personality is going to be face up. Let's get this rolling. Alright, so obviously he's going to take a 5. Save the other 2 off to the side. He's going to use 1, from the 5 to the 4, to move over here. Then he's going to use another 1, 4 down to 3 to search. Ooh, a seer stone. Ooh. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Five, 4, 3. He will expand for 2. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Oh, no. No, he's not going to expand for 2. If he goes back here, he's going to trigger his confusion. If you end your turn in the same space as you started. I forgot that last turn. Sorry about that. Sorry, I forgot about that. So moving forward, I was going to expand, but I'm not. I have 2 left. So I am going to, I'm going to search. Now I can only take 1 item at a time. Oh, it's an event. It's an event. So I did say, let's see, search. The item you claimed is one of the saved things. Immediately reveal it. You may only take 1 item per turn. Okay, this is not an item. This is an event. Drugged. Play immediately after another player assigns dice. That player instead has 2 action points this turn. Wow. That'll really mess up. Oh, and by the way, the Seer Stone. Once during your turn, you may peek at the top card of the deck. You may swap that card with the Seer Stone. Now, he does not need the Seer Stone. That's his other aspect. So I may also be able to use that for sanity points in the future. So for my last one, I have to replace that. And then for my last point, I'm going to flip that. Hopefully this is a room. Oh, it's not. Oh, but it's, I can only take 1 item a turn. So what do I do? I guess I just put this back like this since I can't take it. Okay. But I am stuck in a hallway, and this guy is going to move right onto me, which is going to chase me back here. Which means I've ended my turn in the same space that I started it. Okay, so the difficulty for the initial shadow scaring me. And then this guy doesn't have anywhere else to, he's going to move up here and chill and wait. Oh, they're supposed to move right too. So he can't do anything in the hallway, but he just be all creepy like up in the corner of the ceiling. 5 and 6. I mean, I made it on 1 die. But now, because of the confusion that's been set in, dun dun dun, because of the confusion, needs a difficulty of 9. That's what I could have used this roll for. Am I gonna get lucky again? No. So this time, now the Doc frames, he's gonna get a hallucination. Ghostly child. Roll 2 dice instead of 3 each turn. Choose 1 to use for AP and use the other to move a shadow directly towards you. Oh, great. Great. So that was the shadows doing everything they can. So that's that. So, him back to him. Getting double fives, double sixes. Okay, so obviously one of the sixes for him. So he's going to take one move. I'm going to bring him down to 5. It's not in the same area. Bring him down to 5. He's going to expand, which will bring him down to 3. Use 1 point to move. And then use 1 point to peek at this. Candle. Is that one of his? Seer stone? Nope. Now, I do believe there's only 2. Oh, no, that's for neither of them. All right, that is not a safe and protected item. I'm going to be able to take that. Once during your turn, you may peek at any face-down hallway card. You may swap that card with Candle. Oh, interesting way to get it out of your hand. Interesting way. Where's my buddy? Here he is. And then for the last action point, darn it, he can't move because he didn't expand anything yet. Let's see. He will search. You only use one, take one item. He doesn't need this. Okay, so this one is going to come over to him here. He's going to have to make his horror check, which is still 4. 4 or better. 6. Made it, but he's going to have to flee over here, which puts him back to where he started from. So now he's going to have to meet or beat a 9. Did not meet or beat a 9. So Baldy's going to get another one. I took a French with that. Sorry. Other worlds. You may not jump between rooms. Each of your items and events is worth 1 less sanity. Oh, great. Great. It's going to be even harder to get rid of stuff now. I think he's going to have to get rid of other worlds first. Most of these items have a sanity of 2. Now it's down to 1. Oh, this is not easy. It's not supposed to be, though, is it? No, it's not supposed to be. Okay. So, flip him. Oh, wait. Ghostly Child, roll 2 dice instead of 3. Almost forgot that one. Oi, Vault. Okay, 2. He's got 2 action points. One, two. 1, 2. And now, according to the Ghostly Child, the remaining one is going to move one of the shadows directly towards him. So there we go. All right, 3 and double 2. 3 and double 2. Take the 3. So come here for 1. And then he'll use another point to search. See what's here. Ooh, Straitjacket. Wasn't that one of his? Wasn't that one of his? Black Box, Seer Stone. Yeah, Straitjacket. All right. So the Straitjacket. What does the Straitjacket do if I want to end up using it? It's worth 3 sanity. During your turn, you are immune to shadows. Oh, nice. Very nice. I will happily hold on to that. I have to replace it. And then this one is going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. This one's going to move 2 spaces. We really need to get another room opened up. All right, so 4 difficulty for muscles. Easy. However, now he needs to get a 9. Which he again failed. Let me double check, because I think 3 is the most you can have in hallucinations. Let's see. Action move. Hallucination limit. If you would gain a third hallucination, discard one of your items instead. So he actually couldn't have gotten other worlds. Discard that, and he would have to lose his candle. All right. And now he doesn't have anything to lose. He can't lose protected items. So actually nothing happens. Now over here on this front, at the beat of 4, meter beat of 4, we did not do, which would be a third hallucination. So it has to get rid of something, so we'll get rid of the seer stone. We'll run back here. And now a 9 or better. Oh, horrible. Horrible. Can't take a third one. Doesn't have another item to get rid of. So that's that for that turn. Oh, and something else I did wrong there. His actions get spent last. Moving the shadows is first. I got that wrong, so please bear with me. I will continue from this point forward doing it correctly. So he is using... No, it didn't get rid of Ghostly Child. Well, that's why I got rid of this. I got rid of that to get rid of Ghostly Child, and I forgot to get rid of Ghostly Child. So it does have 3. All right, 6, 4, and 3. That's good. So move the 6 to a 5 as he goes here. The 5 to a 4 as he searches. Rope. Cross, backpack, medicine, sneakers, switchblade. Item to hold on to. It's worth 2 sanity points. Oh, hey, let me show you. It's worth 2 sanity points. Once during your turn, you may choose to re-roll any or all dice just rolled. That is cool. Could get rid of the hallucination now, but I'll be getting rid of the... I don't think I need to get rid of the hallucination quite just yet. So I'll have to put this back. And from the 4 down to a 3. To check this out. Oh, dun, dun, dun. The third shadow is out. The third shadow is out. Now, this means I have to do another check, even though it's not the end of my round. Let me make sure. So moving. Why can I not? Where are the rooms in this deck? That's what I want to know. During your turn. One shadow we can play in the door call. Yeah, we did that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah. Unless it's to tell people I don't say blah, blah, blah. If the shadow catches a player, it does not move any further. Shadow Shadow's not catch you in a room. In the same space as another player. So that did not move. So I'm going to continue, and with 3, I'm going to move that down to 2 to move over here. Move it down to 1. Still not a room. Oh. Why can't we find a blasted room? This is the real nightmare of it. So I will replace that so I have room to take it. Medicine, 3 sanity. You may take items during 2 different search actions on your turn. If you do, make a horror check of difficulty 7. All right, so that's Frames' third, and well, that's his second item. So you can have one more item, right? Okay, let's see. I can get rid of a confusion again. I will wait and see. And then for the last one, I will move here. Not that that's going to make a freaking difference here, because giving him 3... Oh, this goes towards the other opponent. That's something else I keep forgetting. It goes to the other self. The other self. So you can't do anything. You can't do anything. This was here. That was it, just the 2 move. 3 and the 4. Okay. And that ends the turn. And let me do this correctly now and do the action points last. The action points last. How did I forget that? Because it's been a year since I played, that's why. Okay, he's obviously going to take the 6 for himself, the 2 and the 1. Moving 1 space and moving 2 spaces. 1, 2. So now spending the 6 action points for muscles. Muscles is going to move 1 here to 5. He's going to expand. That would be 2, leaving him with 3 points left. He's going to use 1 point to move. And 1 point. Oh, all right, a room. Great. Great. And that's where he's staying. That's where he's staying, all right. There. All right, now Frames is in trouble. Six, and Frames is going to keep 6. We're going to get a 6 and a 1 for 2 of the 3 shadows. We have to remember now that we have 1, 2, 3 dark hallways and 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be a 6. It's going to be a 6 sanity point check now. Now we're going to need to know that because this 1 comes wandering in here. So that's a 6. There's a 50-50 chance of making this. Wow, totally blew that out. Okay, and then he's going to have to move to the nearest room, which is now right here. Since this is not where he started, he doesn't have to make that confusion sanity check. And then the next one is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're safe. We're safe there. Okay, so now flip. And let's get to rolling. Okay, 4, 3, and 1. So the shadows are going to move. This guy moves 1. This guy moves up to 3, and we're chilling there. We're together, so we're safe for the moment. The The shadows are just like waiting in the proverbial shadows. I think I had it upside down. Not that it matters. All right, like that. All right, like I said, not that it matters. And now Muscles is going to get to use the 4. So he's going to use let me see, 1 to move. 2 to expand. And then 1 to move to another room that you're not starred in. I'm going to keep him safe from the shadows. And now it's frames. Okay. Safe. Going to expand. 4 down to a 2. And now 1, 2. All right. Muscles. I'm really liking this flipping system. Let me tell you about this flipping system. Okay, so Muscles got a 6. We'll save the 3 and the 4 for the shadows, which are now all right near us. But we're safe because we're in a room, and we're also doubly safe because we're together. We're not alone. So now that leaves the 6 action. There you go. 1, 2, 3. 3 actions right there. Now we're going to use another action 2 to flip it. I have 2 action points left. Switchblade. I remember that's one of his safe items. Oh no, that's the other one? Did I get them mixed up here? This is the guy that has the switchblade. Yeah. All right, so once during your turn, you may steal an unprotected item from a player in the same space as you. If you do, make a horror check of difficulty 7. And this is worth 2 sanity. Okay, which means this has to be replaced. And they will do another search for 1 point. Rope. Replace this and move. His last point is going to move back over here. So this is the 3rd item. Rope. As we read before, once during your turn, you may choose to re-roll any or all dice just rolled. So that is 2 protected items he has and 2 items. Protected items don't count. They don't count against the count limit. Which, let me double check on that. Let me double check. 5 non-protected cards. 5 non-protected cards, items and events. 1 items and events. There's 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're both all right. So he finished up in that room. Starting over here. All these doubles keep coming up, man. What are the odds? Okay, so they're going to move over here. That 2. 1, 2. This guy 5. Over here. So they're done. He's safe because he's in a room. And now for 5 points left over here, he's going to go 1. He's going to spend 2 points, so he's down to 3 left. He's going to spend another point to see what's under here. Oh, it's another room. Okay. All right. And he's going to spend 1 point to move over here. Oh, no. No. Okay, that's all he's going to do. So I don't remember anything about having to move the full movement. Move action costs 1 action point. A move action allows you to move. Anything about action points all having to be used. Yeah, you have some number of action points to spend on exploring the sanitarium. That's all that says. I don't have to use them all, so I will not. So he'll be in this nice safe room over here. There's a 2, a 3, 4. All right, so 2, shortest route, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now for 4, then I come over here, 1, 2, and then he's going to search. That'll be another point. Twist of Fate, an event. Let's use the other point to move right where I put him. So he's right in that room there. Twist of Fate. Play at the start of a turn. Pick at the top 3 cards of the deck. Place 1 on top of the deck and the others at the bottom. You gotta remember to start using some of this stuff. All right. He'll be safe in that room. He didn't start in that room. Okay, oops. Let me see here. Hold on. No, I like this. I'm not going to use the rope to reroll. Shadow's got a 3 and a 2. You got a 6. And medicine. Medicine, I can take 2 different search actions on my turn. I have to remember that too. Okay, so this guy's going to move. He's going to take the 2 and the 3. I'm going to go from 6 to 5 as I move over here. I'm going to go from 5 to 4 as I search. Sneakers. Oh, is this one of them? No, not him. They keep getting each other's stuff. That is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. So sneakers. Once during your turn, you may take 3 consecutive move actions for free. Once during your turn. Not at the start of your turn, not at the end of your turn. It says during your turn. So I will be able to use that if I so wish right now. I got to put this back. And then from 4 down to 3, as I check this out also. And it's a disgusting room. Like a bath, toilet place? I'm not sure. Pretty disgusting, though. That I do know for sure. Okay. Oh, boy. 1, 2, and then flip. He will use 1 point from the 3 to the 2 to move over here. Now 3, right? 3, he's going to expand. That was 2 points. That leaves him with 1. And then the 1 point, he's going to move to this room over here. That's how you do it. I can take 3 extra move actions. Oh, 3 extra move actions. Well, here, I got the 1 point left. 3. No, I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Maybe if I'd set something up earlier. That's what I was thinking of. All right, so flip it, flip, flip. Okay. That was the wrong guy. He didn't have the sneakers anyway. So using the rope, he's going to choose to re-roll this. Came up with 5 anyway. 1 in 6 chance of that. Okay. Sneakers, a rope. All right, let's see. 3 free move actions. 1. 2 has free move actions. He is going to search, which will leave him with 5 actions left. Syringe. Was that anybody's? I don't think that was anybody's. Oh, yeah. No, that's a skeleton key. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the last thing he's able to take. The last thing he's able to take. Your concentrate actions each give you 1 additional sanity. Oh, when you concentrate to gain 2 sanity for the turn that you're able to use towards escaping or disbelieving. What was he escaping? Did I miss that this whole thing? I didn't see anything about escaping in this rule book. Horror checks, shadows, horror checks. What am I missing here? What indeed? But that's worth 3 sanity. So you know what? He is going to actually use this and the switchblade. No, he's just going to use this. Sorry. He's going to use this. It's actually not going to bother. He's not going to. Well, he needs this. No, the other guy needed the switchblade, not him. So he's going to get rid of the switchblade for 2, so he can. Nope. He's going to keep the switchblade. And I was right in the first way. He's going to get rid of the syringe for 3 and use that to get rid of his confusion. I got to worry about that anymore now. Thank goodness. So then he will search. That's another hallway. Like that. And for 2, knocking him down to 3 points left, he will expand. For 1 point, he'll move. 1 point, leaving with 1 left. He will search. It's an event. Information. Information. 2 sanity. You may exchange one of your safe thing cards with one randomly chosen from those not in play. Especially helpful if you get both. But I don't need that right now. And he doesn't need Switchblade. So we're supposed to be kind of working together. So those 4 points, he's going to get rid of those. And he's going to get rid of his other hallucination, Periphery. Okay. Feel much better now. All right, but we still need another 3 items for muscles and another 4 of the safe items for frames. And then the last point is going to move back over here. Now, doesn't matter. He can always move back to his starting place now since he got rid of that hallucination. So rolling. Roll those dice, baby. Roll dice. I like that much better. I like that. Okay, I will very happily take the 3 for frames. The 6 for frames. The 6 of frames. This is like a weird millennial tarot deck. Oh, okay. So the first thing is 3 are going to be moved here. And him, he is safe. So now, with 6 points left, one, 2 for the search, skeleton key. This is what this guy needs. The wrong guy. Muscles needs the skeleton key. Your expand action costs only 1 action points. You may not use expand more than 3 times during your turn. It's worth a 3 sanity. So we're looking at right now 3 items and 1 event. So frames can only hold on to one more of those type of cards. Protected items do not count against that limit. So we'll do another search, bringing us from 4 to 3. Oh, thank goodness we're not playing with the 4th shadow. Otherwise, that would have been it. One, 2, and he's going to chill there. He's going to chill there. Whoa. Roll 3 dice if triplets restart your... You know what I've been forgetting this whole time? I've been forgetting this whole time. The beginning of every turn, we're supposed to do Creeping Darkness. I think I remembered it 1 turn and that was it. Oh my goodness. Well, for the start of the turn, for the Creeping Darkness, now his turn has to start again. So another one comes out. Creeping Darkness, roll the dice. 5. This is muscles here. What can muscles do? Rope. You may choose to re-roll any or all of your dice. And choose to re-roll this. Oh, it doesn't count. There's 5 over here. Again, a 5. Why does it keep doing that? All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right, for 5. And I have this right out in front of me too, and I just keep forgetting. Oh my goodness. And how could I possibly be doing worse though? We'll find out. Okay. 5. Come up here, move 1 for 4, but down to 3 because I'm going to use another one to check this out. Wow. Move and flip, so that'll be 1. Whoa. And then we're going to go right back here for that last one. Wow, there's a lot of dark hallways out here. The sanity checks are going to be insane now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Ugh. Okay, so that's all he could do. Flipping over. Creeping darkness. How about there? There, that's on camera. Okay. Now roll the dice. Oh, much better. 5 and snake eyes. I'm going to take the 5. I did not flip. Aha, I did not flip. So I'm going to take the 5. Move here. 4. Search. That's 3. Got a cross. Replace. So we were at 3. Do a search. I'll bring that down to 2. Sneakers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 of them are sneakers, so that is that. He does he need the sneakers? Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to try a steal. There's no trading in this game. We have to be on the same space. I don't remember the rule for stealing an item. It says items cannot be stolen by other players. Okay. Using an item that is not expended, you get to keep it used again. But items, however, once played are destroyed. Put to the discard pile. Disbelieving hallucinations. Shadows, horror checks, hallucinations, escape, game end. It does not. I am not seeing here how you steal. You can do a search action, do an expand, concentrate. I don't see it under free action. I may spend sanity for events, items. The concentrations as free actions. Can disbelieve. You're allowed to discard a safe thing you have acquired, but generally unwise. Discarded items and actions go to face-up pile. Maybe that's why this is a first edition of the rules. Because I'm not seeing anything about stealing. The 2 situations, okay, that's safe from shadows, horror checks, hallucinations. Wow, I don't see anything, nor do I see anything in the regular reference. No, item event limit, but doesn't say anything there. And I don't see anything in the specific campaign rules either, so nothing here, nothing there. Huh. How do you steal? Be in the same area in a sanity check? I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Why it would be a sanity check? I'm just making that up. There's nothing else to roll against. Because if I can't steal and you can't trade, then we can't win. Because frames need sneakers. There's only 2 of each protected item, and Muscles has both of them. Does that mean that Muscles is laughing his way through the padded cell right now? In his straitjacket? I think that's game. Because there is nothing. I'll look again, but I just feel like I'm wasting time now. I'll look again in here. Placing setup, placing a new card, turn structure, right? So you think it would be under actions, and you have move. You use the move action to jump from room to room, or you can use one step at a time. No. Search. You take the item, you claim it, you save things, immediately reveal it, it's protected, blah, blah, blah. We take one item per turn. You have a limit of 5. You can expand for 2 action points, concentrate. And then free actions again. I've already been through this. So, I am stumped, my friends. This time, and I don't even understand how to house rule either. I never put a card back over here. There should be. Like I said, I could just do it making a sanity check, but I guess I'll try that. I'll try that. But thematically, that doesn't make sense at all to me. Okay. Otherwise, he doesn't even have any reason to use the sanity for either. Darn it. All right. So there's 2 left. Take a look. And he has both crosses now. Oh, he can't take it. Okay, so we know what that is. Because he doesn't have the ability to take more than once on a search. Frames has that with his medicine. 1, and then use the other one to move over here to the safe zone. Okay, now Frames. Oh, the switchblade let you steal, didn't it? Did the switchblade? You actually need something to do that? Once during your turn, you may steal an unprotected item. That's how you steal. So the only way you can't steal is by having the switchblade. There is one more switchblade in here somewhere. And without that switchblade, then Frames cannot steal from muscles. Wow. Let's see. We've gone an hour and 15 minutes just about. And there are no live viewers. Well, what do you know? Hey, Joe, what do you know? Then I'm, darn it. All right, well, we'll just see. So we'll take the 6. Frames will take the 6 and use the rope to re-roll the 5. Another 5. Why do the 5s keep re-rolling 5s? Let me just see. I'm not re-rolling again. I'm just seeing. Look at that. Okay, but that's cheating. I was just curious. That's all. So 6, and move here for 4, and then 3 to search. Oh, look at that, thief! Thief! Is this what I needed? Is it what I needed? An event. Play at the start of your turn. Steal an unprotected item from any player. So you don't have to be in the same area as them. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 5th thing that I'm holding on to. And I'm okay. That's good. I got 3 left. Medicine, I could take another one. So I'll bring this down to 2. Lockbox. And then for 1 point, I'll move back over here. So this guy is going to move 1. And this guy is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, the shadow should have been moved before I did. Why is that so hard to remember? Okay, so Muscles is going to take the 5. And leaving the 3 and the 2. He's going to spend 1 point to move from room to room. Use a second point over here, 3. A third one, 2 to peek. I'll take that. And he's going to discard the sneakers. And discard the sneakers. So the lockbox is something that he needed. And the lockbox says if another player steals an item from you, they must make a horror check with a difficulty of 7. This is worth 4 sanity. Wow. If he needed sanity, this would really be good. But he needs this more. And then, where are we? Then he's going to move over here. And I did that wrong again, right after I said I wasn't going to. Okay, so the 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then flip and flip. Get the 5. 1 he's going to use. He's going to use his rope. 4. All right, at least it's not 5. So the shadows move first. That's why I get it now. I get it now. Shoot, and I've been forgetting to put rooms out again. Oh, why can I not remember to put rooms out? All right. Oh yeah. So the start of his turn. I'm just going to retcon that since we need to do that. And he is going to steal the cross. He's going to steal the cross. So he's. Thought he had 1. He doesn't have anything. This is the first one. Oh yeah. Okay. Add 2 to your roll for every horror check. Then he moved those. So now 4 and the 1. So now it's his move on a 5. He's going to search for skeleton key. He's going to... Oh, he has 4. Oh, okay, 4. Oh, he used event. You can only use that once. There's 3, so now this is 4. Your expand actions are 1. Remember that? Now from 4 to 3, check this out. Thief! Okay, let's see. At 5, he's got 10. He's got 10. So he can buy up to 2 more. That only put him at 3. So he's going to need to get 2 more of his safe items. Was it the sneakers I was supposed to steal? Wait a second, what happened? Did I not? Yeah, he did have 2. Okay. Because he stole that one. Oh, yeah. So if he can get one more, he'll be able to buy his way out with what he has. Oh, wait, medicine. He needed medicine, and I had that the whole time. He's got 3 protected items. No, he doesn't. I stole the cross, not the sneakers. I didn't need to steal the cross. Oh, I'm getting so confused. So I moved too fast. I'm playing by myself. This happens every time. Okay, so for 3, we're going to go down to 2. Switchblade. Now he can take 2 items on his searches on a turn. So he's going to take the switchblade, which is one of the items he needed. Whew. Okay. You got to keep better track. Okay, so he has 3 items. He's got another. Okay, so he has enough points to buy his way out for the last 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the other one's got 3. He's got his street jacket, his incantation, his lockbox. So he needs to make 10 points, which he can do right here. 2 and 3, and then 2, 4, and 6. So I didn't mess up as bad as I thought I did. Well, I mean, I missed putting out a lot of rooms, and I apologize. I apologize for that, which may have changed things up for better or for worse. I'm not sure. But for the last 2 points, then, he's going to move right over here. He's going to move right here. So escape on split personality says have both your halves, each with all their safe things, or able to spend sanity per missing safe thing. Have them in the same spot. And for each missing safe thing, you need 5 points. 5 points per. So he's missing 2. And he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 for muscles. Who has his straitjacket, his incantation, and his lockbox. And Frames has his sneakers, has his medicine, has his switchblade, and then has 5. It has 5 and 5, 10 points. So that makes that up. So I did make a few mistakes. I forgot to put as many rooms down as I should have. I recovered right there at the end from another couple of mistakes, pulled it all together, and I ended up winning. This isn't the cleanest win, I admit, because there were the mistakes that were made. But overall, I feel fairly good about this win. I wish the mistakes weren't made, and I wish it was cleaner, but I'm happy. So there you go, my friends. A solo showdown of Sanitarium by Asmati Games. Oh! All right, so this was a pretty fun solo game. And I'm glad I got a chance to play it again around Halloween, just like I did last year. Looks like this is becoming a little bit of a Halloween regular. So thank you, everyone, for checking us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And, of course, thank you for following us, subscribing to us, liking, sharing, and commenting our videos right here on YouTube. So I'm your buddy, Big Johnny G, for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And I am out of here.